Hello guys and welcome to the video, and today's adventure will be in the northern part of the Padre Islands. This sandcastle building stood out when I was driving on the way here, so I decided to stop and take a better look at it. It was quite the sight to behold, and eventually I made it to the first beach, which was the White Cat Beach in that area. This is also the first beach that I've been to in the Mexican Gulf Coast region. But when I arrived, it was actually pretty dead and it seemed not really too lively. It wasn't what I was used to in the ones in the West Coast, but I still gave it a shot and looked around. One noticeable difference was that cars were actually parked on the beach shore, pretty close to the waves, and people were camping outside their cars too, or just setting up their little chairs there. That was a pretty cool, unique thing that I hadn't seen before. But besides that though, that was pretty much about it. Just the calm sands and the shore, and that was just it. It was honestly probably one of the most boring beaches I've been to. Sorry to the locals, I think. I thought at that moment that was just it. But I decided to give it another drive to see what other areas I could find. Eventually I found Mustang Island State Park, so I decided to check it out and give it a visit. Then to actually do a little hike to get to the beach, which is a pretty cool little factor, so I give it points for that. When I arrived to the beach, I was greeted with this lovely flag warning system and sign as well. So it looked like I wasn't going into the water after all. And I also saw this cool little gazebo looking thing. And I came across another species, I think of some kind of seagull, but it was kind of cute. It had like a little black mask on its face. I'm not even kidding you guys, this species actually is called the laughing gull. And there was also another shorebird. I think it was some kind of killdeer or something. It was still pretty cool to see. It was pretty cute too, the way it ran away in the waves. My spirits then began to be lifted with this new discovery of these two cool birds. And then I came across this while walking. I think this is a cannonball jellyfish. It was definitely a new sight to see. I haven't seen one this big out on the shore before. So it was a really cool sight to see. Never have I ever seen any black seashells like this before. This is the first time I actually seen one just pure black with this kind of design on it. After looking at that show, I saw these weird rock formations in the back, so I continued to walk towards them to see what it was. And I also saw this bird right here too. In my observation, it looked like to be either a reddish egret or a great blue heron. While finally approaching these strange rock structures, I saw they were actually, I think, man-made because they were too symmetrical. But they were pretty cool. They had their own little section at the beach, but it brought some kind of new environment feel. Still, it was pretty cool to walk on them too. It kind of reminded me of those old-fashioned weird Super Mario levels. I started to walk towards the ones deeper to the ocean to see if I could find any crabs or any kind of barnacles or mollusks in the crevices of them. But I didn't get lucky because it seemed like they're all clean and nothing just seemed like it didn't want to live there. But still, it was pretty cool just to try to jump and kind of platform through them. But man, seeing this beautiful sight with the waves crashing against these weird colored rocks in the distance brought such an awe and beauty to me. One that I haven't seen before, and this definitely found the redemption for the beach. There were two sets of these strange rocks, so I started to approach the other set to see what else I could find. And in these second set, it seemed like the currents are more aggressive. I think it was just because the way the rocks were formed, there was just the way of the tide, or wherever it may be, but definitely there were a lot more waves and a lot more activity too. And also here too, there were some fishing men, and also some surfers in the far back. But man, I was still just taken away by the awe and the beauty of just the water and the rocks. It just looks so beautiful to me. I got close to the fishermen to see if I could catch something interesting or cool, but there was no luck. So I just took the time to enjoy the view and just embrace it all, while looking at the surfers too to see if they caught any gnarly waves. But still, there was no luck. But nevertheless, I did enjoy this trip and it had an awesome time. And this is pretty much the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment if you guys got any questions. Please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day and be safe out there.